What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tarot Magic. How's everyone doing today on Monday? The last Monday of the year. Oh yeah. Let's get into a general reading. But first, I'm being called to talk about the ego for a moment. Now, a lot of people associate ego with pride. Oh, pride and ego, but they're two different things. Okay, pride is an arrogance, thinking that you're better than someone else. And ironically, it's usually because of low self-esteem. It's like a mask they wear to make themselves appear bigger and better than they are. But the ego is your sense of self. It is, I am this name, I am this, born in this country, I am this color skin, I am this religion, where you identify with, your ego, your persona. But when you have an ego death, you transcend beyond your identity and you see yourself as an eternal soul. And then you also see everyone else as an eternal soul also, that comes from the same source, and we're all connected. So yeah, it's a pretty unique experience once you can get to that point. So I think we should all strive to strip the ego away. And pride's got to go anyways, We don't want to do pride. Success on the bottom of the deck. Let's get into a general reading and just see what comes up. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Success. Maybe it's just saying, it's like kind of a weird, anyway, this is not the card. Talking about love and success, I think what that means is that you really, to be successful at something, you have to love what you do. It has to not feel like a job, right? So what's the overall energy, spirit, for this general reading? What do we need to know? Dun, 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 dun. Courage. Okay. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, so maybe someone that's watching this is feeling a little fearful of something, but find the courage somewhere, because I'll tell you something. The number one regret of the dying, according to hospice nurses, okay? I didn't make this up. They regret the chances that they didn't take. They don't regret doing something and making a mistake. They regret having the fear and not having the courage to take a chance on something, which is really sad. Relationships. Okay, so someone needs to overcome their fear, find the courage to go after a relationship they want, I guess. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Okay. Maybe this is for someone that has some trust issues, got their heart broken a lot. Water. I love my sparkling water, but for some reason I'm into flat water today, this week. Okay, what else should we do? Let's get a couple of these first. Usually I have a little plan. I'm going to do, use these decks, and I don't have any plan. And I also stayed up really, really late watching this Netflix show, Emily in Paris, and it was like a guilty pleasure. It's really cute. I mean, it's a little ridiculous and over the top, but j'adore. And now I'm talking like French people. Okay. Regeneration, number 46. Okay, so this may be for a relationship that needs to be regenerated. Maybe it kind of died and wilted. But you know what they say, endings are also new beginnings. And sometimes you have to die first to be reborn. This is metaphorical, no one's dying. But, okay, so this is probably about a relationship. Chaos and conflict. Well, there's that too. So maybe under that, go the distance. Okay, and happy under that. Okay, and the fates. Okay, so this is a relationship that really could go the distance, will really make you happy, and it's fated, okay, to be regenerated. But before we can get to that, it's going to take some courage, overall energy from someone or from both parties. And it might cause a lot of chaos and conflict, but do you care? You shouldn't. You really have to go after what your heart is telling you to go after, and be damned to what anyone else thinks. Bottom of the deck. Two of earth. Maybe someone's going back and forth. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Oh my God. I'm in one of those moods. So this is the good tarot. I know it's called tarot, but I call this deck tarot. It's by Colette Baron Reid, which ironically, she's written a lot of books, and she's a cool lady. I actually saw her in the San Diego airport one time, just walking along. I mean, she had this like really, I think it was dyed red hair, and I'm like, is that Colette Baron Reid? So I sent her a message on Instagram. I'm like, did I see you in the San Diego airport? She's like, yeah, that was me. I was like, no way. And my sister knows her, right? Because my sister does past life regression, which she hypnotizes people to remember their past lives, which I know. We've got some freaky jobs here. But it is part of our purpose to whatever. Three of earth. Okay. All right. Enough of the shuffle. One more shuffle, Spirit. Let's get a few cards and see what comes out from the good tarot. Queen of Fire. Okay. So maybe you're a fire sign, or you have fire in your chart, or you're thinking about someone who's a fire sign. So the Queen of Fire is, I mean, look at her. If you look at her face, she's like, I know something you don't know. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, is very sexy, very confident, ambitious, outgoing, you know? A real go-getter. So Wands are usually about taking action. And she's passionate about what she does. Nine of Earth. Okay. And she's independent and stable. And, okay, this one wanted to pop out. The Fortune's Wheel. I love this Wheel of Fortune. It's so pretty. I don't know. Check it out. The Fortune's Wheel. Did you see how that one just wanted to pop out? It's like, I'm coming out. Okay, so this is regarding your destiny. Fated. Didn't I say fate? Oh, yes. I did say fated. The fates. Look at this. Looky here. There is some sort of fated event that it may actually bring in a lot of chaos and conflict, but it's actually going to help you regenerate something, a relationship or your life or something. And you have been taking action and manifesting whatever this is. And Nine of Air, bottom of the deck, yeah, somebody's stressed about this a bit. I don't feel like it's you. I'm going to just say you're the Queen of Fire to make things easier. Or you could just be watching this, you're thinking about a Queen of Fire, but just gonna make it easy on myself. Six of Air, you are planning on traveling or moving. What else, Spirit? Do one more shuffle. And what else do we need to know? Okay, Messenger of Water. So in this deck, we have pages and messengers, right? Because pages could be the start of something small or a message or a child or something like that. But this is a message with regards to some emotions, some love. Okay. Well, who's the message from? Four of Water. Someone that you rejected or you're not interested in. Three of Water. And Empress. Okay. Okay. Let's just get one more. Because who is this message going to be from? Or maybe you, Queen of Fire, are going to be sending a message with regards to your feeling the world. Let's just get one more on this Messenger of Water, because where is it coming from? Or maybe you're the Queen of Fire and you are thinking, you're trying to get up the courage to send a message about your feelings, your emotions to someone. Chariot, so you can move forward, have victory. Let me just get one more on this Messenger of Water. This also could be, a younger water sign. Four of Fire, split the deck. Doesn't have to be. But there's definitely some emotions involved. And this is like a fated, whatever it is, this is fated. Fated to occur. From the Emperor. Oh my God. Okay. The Divine Masculine. And look at how this Emperor is a lion. And then we see this courage, which when I think of courage, I think of the lion. Because isn't that from the Wizard of Oz? The lion needs a heart or something, doesn't have the courage. I don't know. Anyway, looks like there is a Divine Masculine working up the courage to send this message of love. Oh, 10 of Water at the bottom of the deck. Look at Buddha. What else we got? Page of Fire, Messenger of Air, the Moon, the Star, the Nine of Water. Okay. Well, I feel like this person, I feel like you make them happy. Which, as we all know, we need to make ourselves happy before we can actually make someone else happy. Do I want this? No, I do not. What do we want to use? Let's use this deck. Okay, I like where this is going. This is probably someone that you already know, because when I see this regeneration, well, the courage too, but the regeneration gives me a clue that it could be someone that you know, maybe you had a falling out with. I don't know. Only you would know. Let's get some clarifiers on this Queen of Fire. This sexy, ambitious, independent lady. Oh, girl fight. Arguments. Physical fight at war. Competing. Somebody is competing with this Queen of Fire. But don't forget that you can't compete where you don't compare. Just saying. You also really can't be in competition with someone that is not in competition with you. I mean, I guess you could, but, personally, I'm only in competition with myself. I only want to be better than I was yesterday or last year. And it's working. So what's the deal? What's the tea? Happiness hater. Well, okay. So this Queen of Fire could be some happiness hater. I just feel like this Queen of Fire is you, but this could be another fire sign, someone jealous. Child services, kids at risk being taken. Okay, so it could be, could be someone that you had children with, that someone that they're with, they don't like that you're happy. Which, okay. Someone's hating on your happiness. Like, wow. Oh, bad reputation. It did come out in reverse, too. I feel like there's this Queen of Wands that is trying to give you a bad reputation. Did come out in reverse, so yeah. Maybe they have a bad reputation, but you are moving in silence. Again, with these little poof things on her face. So odd. Anyways. Yeah. Or maybe you had a bad reputation in the past. The Queen of Fire can be very sexual. In reverse, usually promiscuity or whatever. But I'm really feeling like it's someone that was just talking shit about you and trying to give you a bad reputation and didn't really work. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, etc. Okay, so somebody's crying over you, Queen of Wands. Maybe they are the ones that have a bad reputation. They're hating on your happiness for some reason. And they're a spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. Well, the only people who are hating on someone's spirituality is someone who's trying to manipulate energy behind the scenes, you know? Stir a little hocus pocus. They have secrets that they want to keep. Yeah. Those are the people that hate psychics, we know. Love on the brain. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Alright, I feel like this happiness hater and crying over you is could be two different things. Two different people. I don't know. It's very confusing. Reflecting. An offer. Okay, so there's someone that's reflecting. It could be you. You could be the Queen of Fire, and you could have cried over someone. All right? That could have been trying to give you a bad reputation. But now you're healing. You are reflecting on everything that's happened. This guy is a yogi of some sort. Anyway, offer, bottom of the deck. Maybe you're going to grab a cup of coffee with someone. Okay, this doesn't really give me a couple more. It's not really giving me much information. Dirt digging. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. This person that's always partying is looking for dirt on you. Well, that's interesting. Or maybe they think that you're always partying and they're trying to give you a bad reputation. And hey, maybe you used to always party, but that's not what's happening now because this wheel is turning. So something going on. Forcer forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Divination abuser. Okay, so there is someone here that is trying to give you a bad reputation. They hate that you're happy. Okay? This is someone that is digging for dirt on you, looking for and they because they want this control. They want to force you to do something. They hate that you're happy, which is really fucking weird. Sorry, but it is. and they're getting readings on you. Oh, they're a drama starter. Love triangle. I feel like, yeah, I'm not really feeling the third party thing. Yeah, but this could be a third party, but not in the way that you think. You know, third party usually is like the other woman or the other man. This is not that. This is just someone that could be someone that is with your ex or the ex of your person or something. They're not even a third party. They're just like a happiness hater. Very weird. Forcing drama starter. Okay. Whatever. What is this fortune's wheel? It's got to be relevant somehow, right? It's because they're not. They have to force their way into being relevant. Whatever. They're forcing their way into your reading. What is this fortune wheel about? Into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Okay, the wheel's turning in your favor. You are going to get a message from either an Aries or a boss or a divine masculine, someone who's stepped into their power. They are really into you. And this is what's fated to happen with this fortune's wheel. Let's move this over. Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. That's someone else over here. What else? Bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. Oh. This is a needle. Like heroin? Okay. No facts, never has the facts, makes shit up, lies. Okay, and then scarcity tactics. Okay, somebody with bad habits is into you. They better not be shooting up with needles. Haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma side effects. Oh, they ghosted you? They're really into you, but they ghosted you as a scarcity tactic and kind of got sidetracked with a needle in their arm. It's not funny, but it's just really quite harsh, this card. Okay. Boss daddy. Stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy. BDE. Okay. So maybe they had some bad habits, hopefully. Unfazed, bottom of the deck. I don't know. Hopefully their bad habits are, every once in a while or in the past or something like that. Who knows, though? This could be someone else. I don't know. Take what resonates. Oh, what resonates? Giving money. Okay. So, ignoring. There's this boss daddy that gives you money that has bad habits or something. That's weird. Or there is some boss that wants to invest in you. Jackpot. Okay. That's kind of how I'm seeing that. I don't know where that bad habits is coming from, but it's always scary. Moving on. Thank you next. I feel like, rejected. Okay, I feel like this is rejected in the reverse. I feel like this may have been someone that rejected you. And now you've just moved on. Maybe they want you to give them money. I don't know. This is very confusing. Okay, give me some about this message of Water Emperor. I don't know. I do feel like this boss daddy would try to keep you from moving on by giving you money, or they're very into you, but is it's this. You're moving on. I think you're just not, you're not really, this is what you want, you know? You don't want to be dealing with someone's addictions. I mean, it's good to have fun and party occasionally. It's not a big deal. But if it's taking over your life, not good. Okay, what is this message of water? Grudge holder. Okay. Someone's been holding a grudge. Maybe that's why you haven't heard from them. Dust it off. You just dusted it off. You're like, grudge, who cares? You could be moving. I feel like someone holds a grudge, you're just like, whatever. To you, it's just not really same shit, different day. You're just like, whatever. Hold your grudge. Dodging bullets. Blocking negativity. Yeah. Love on the brain. Daydreaming, fantasizing. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Yeah, you're just like, yeah, you are not going to deal with this grudge holder. It's the same shit every day. You're dodging the bullets because you're really visualizing like what a real love, healthy relationship can look like. And this could be you in the Emperor energy. You could be a feminine marrying for money. Okay. This card is very interesting because probably the person that's holding the grudge is someone that was like trying to spread. We saw the bad reputation in the reverse. Someone that was like, oh, you know, they married me for money or something. No. Which I don't feel like is the case at all. Yeah, again with moving. You're moving away. You don't have to be physically moving, but uninterested. You're just moving away from anything that's not what this love that you've imagined is. And I feel like you're not thinking that anyone's perfect, but you're looking for perfect for you, you know? And yeah, you're not dealing with someone who's going to hold a grudge, or you're not marrying for money. You're not going to deal with somebody that's going to specifically try to ruin your reputation if it doesn't work out. It's so immature. It's so like unhealed childhood trauma, abandonment issues. I mean, people need to learn how to accept endings of relationships and learn how to move on and love yourself more than you love anyone else. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love someone else. But most people stay stuck in these trauma bonds with unhealed people because you're unhealed. And yeah, these type of people where it's like, you know, your life's going to be hell once you end this really toxic relationship. And of course it is. But what are you going to do? Okay, Queen of Fire. What is this about? Let's get some more information. I'm still going to say that this is you. Okay? It's your destiny to hear from this divine masculine. Their emotions. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay, one more shuffle. Yes, okay. Queen of Fire. What is this about, Spirit? Oh. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So something is going to be revealed to you. This Queen of Fire could not be you. It could be someone that stole something from you, lied to you. something has been uncovered. The Temperance, someone could be Sagittarius, the Moon. Yeah, this is also a card of patience. I feel like you've been patiently waiting for whatever this is to be exposed. I like seeing the Seven of Swords in reverse because Three of Swords, because yeah, it means that it's something that happened in the past and it's being revealed. Now is the time. I like it. Page of Swords in reverse. This goes back to the bad reputation in reverse. People talking shit about you, trying to ruin your reputation. The World in reverse, which didn't work. It didn't work. It was unsuccessful. The World in reverse. Because people aren't dumb, you know? They okay, I just lost that card. That's not. People aren't dumb. They can see, like, the truth always reveals itself, okay? So, I had my chair in, like, the perfect spot. What else? People relying on you. That's for sure. I feel like you know. Also, yes, the Moon in reverse. This is like all these secrets, lies coming out, freeing you from, you know, wow, I feel like you've really gotten beat up by lies, gossip, slander. Yeah, you know why? Because Queen of Fire's got it going on. She's sexy, she's smart, she's funny, she's creative, and she's got a lot of haters. And just remember, if you have a hater, that means you got something going on, you know what I'm saying? Losers don't have haters. But you were definitely attacked. Okay. Yeah, losers don't have haters. So just steer clear and be grateful that you have shit to hate on. I'm sorry, High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Oh, well. This is like a whole coven or something. They're trying to block your finances. Some sort of blessing coming to you. I don't know. Oh, here we go. But also the High Priestess could be like another secret coming out. So we've got 3 cards here of secret coming out. And I feel like, King of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of people involved in this, and they all have secrets. People that have shit to hide need to learn to leave other people alone, okay? I mean, if you want to keep your secrets hidden, you know? If you don't, then carry on. Carry on, carry on. The truth always comes to light, one way or the other. It's coming out. This is crazy. It's being released, unveiled. And then we've got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is a real sexy couple. Okay. All right, let's move on to the Fortune's Wheel. Something is going to be revealed. Something's coming out about some lies, some slander, some dark High Priestess, or some secret mistress. Ooh, the Queen of Swords in reverse is a total narcissistic liar, okay? And whatever lies they were saying, it didn't work. Oh, look, Ace of Swords in reverse. It did not work It didn't work. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles. It didn't work to... I think they were trying... We saw happiness hater, right? They were trying to fuck with your happiness, but it didn't work. It's so weird. People are such fucking creeps. They did not like that you were happy. That you are happy. Jealous, hating bitch. Whatever. It's destined to come out. Whatever this Queen of Swords did in reverse. Oh, right. It is coming out. They betrayed you. They tried to stab you in the back in some sort of way. They probably tried to end you. They were attacking you. This is someone that you've turned your back on, but this is the Three of Wands is also like your ship's coming in. So something is coming out about this Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh. This. Oh my God, this person wanted you heartbroken. Probably DEAD. Let's find out who this Queen of Swords in reverse is, because I don't like her at all. Like, I really... Actually, let's get... Who's this Queen of Swords in reverse? Let's get a little more deep dive into who this bitch is. I mean, it could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's definitely in the reverse. It's someone who's lying. Sagittarius. It could be a Sagittarius, or you're a Sagittarius, or have it in your chart. The moon. Yeah, they're... Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this Queen of Swords in reverse that we need to be aware of? The 6th house, so Virgo. Could be a Virgo or have Virgo in their chart. Or Sagittarius, we already got. The 10th house, which is your career. So it could be someone in the same field as you. Could be a Capricorn. That's ruled by the 10th house. 2nd house, Taurus. Yeah, there's something about your finances. They don't want you to expand in your career and your... Do we care? 2nd house just pop right back out. Taurus. Something about your career, and then it could be a Libra. Okay. Let's get a little more information. Something is coming in for this Queen of Swords in the reverse, and it is destined to happen, and it ain't good. Okay? Because we got the Moon in reverse, the 7 of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This person lied on you, and they've been holding back telling you the truth. I don't know who this person is to you, but let's get a few more of these. But they've been going around spreading lies, and the wheel is turning in your favor. Waiter. Security guard, okay. They definitely betrayed you in some sort of way. And I feel like, though, and maybe it was a lie told to this King of Wands, who's obviously your match if you're the Queen of Wands. All right. Give me one on this Queen of Swords. Just one card so we can know who this is. Who is this Queen of Swords? Who is this Queen of Swords? A careerist? Never even heard of that word. Dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning. Okay. They're cunning. Clearly. Bottom of the deck, volunteer. No. Let's see. Let's get some more. They're cunning of some sort. They're trying to, I don't know. trying to betray you in some sort of way. Or they already have. Maybe they're the ones that cause the chaos and conflict. With a soulmate that could have gone the distance, messing with your relationship. The audacity. Somebody to do that. I don't know who this is to you, but they are going to get the worst karma. I will tell you that. Because we've got the fortune's wheel here. They have fluffy hair. Fluffy hair. Okay. Okay, they have fluffy hair. Maybe they have fluffy hair. Or you have fluffy hair. So these cards are a little bit weird. They have pale skin. Okay. Not really giving me very much information. Just one more. Scar. Okay. They could have a scar. Anywhere. Doesn't everybody have at least one scar? Alright, it's not really giving me that much info on who this is, but whatever. You're gonna have to figure it out, right? You probably have kind of a feeling of who this could be. They're definitely a narcissist. They're a liar. Could be an air sign or have air in their chart prominently. Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah, they made the decision to cross you. And I don't feel like they even have any regrets. This person wanted you left out in the cold. Okay? And with the Hermit in reverse, we did see Virgo, right? It could be a Virgo, but I often see the Hermit upright as being cloaked. So in the reverse, it's like being unveiled. We saw the Four of Pentacles in reverse too. They wanted you rejected. My God. I would not want to be them right now. I'll tell you that. For sure. What else? Ace of Wands. Okay. You're going to have a passionate new beginning. This King of Cups who is coming in to express their feelings with the message of water, right? They have feelings for you. They could be... Oh, look at that right behind the deck. Or right under that. 10 of Cups again. Okay. Passionate new beginning. This man wants to present to you his wand. Like to work together with you. They want to collaborate. Or maybe there was some sort of third party that lied. Yeah, look at the third party. And it caused you to feel like this, but this person is going to come and give you something. And that would be the truth of what happened. This Queen of Swords in reverse. Don't know who this is to you or your person, but they were a third party. They could be a Libra. Justice in reverse. Whatever happened was very unfair. It was cruel, even. To make up lies about someone just so they would get rejected, be left out in the cold. This person is getting bad karma. Oh, yeah. Hierophant in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Wands. Yeah, they are about to not like their life. Okay? Because, yeah, whatever. They're going to be hating on their life when the tables turn, the fortune's wheel turns, and you get what you're supposed to get anyway. Whether it's person, place, or thing, relationship. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is something that maybe in the past this person rejected you based on some lies. You've healed from this, though. I feel like you're just like, whatever. Just not even going to stress about what someone else said. And like, it kind of makes me wonder though, like what kind of person believes something that someone says without checking, just automatically assuming there's something about you that they wanted to believe. Maybe you triggered them in some sort of way, but they believed the lie because they wanted to, or whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse person is just someone they've known longer, or it could be a member of their family or their mother. Oh. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, I do know what to say about that. I have 2 sons, okay? I did have 3. I now have 2. And I would never, ever interfere on their relationships or their love life. I'll give them advice if they want. You know, I'll give my opinion, like, I don't think this girl's right for you, or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're just shooting yourself in the foot as a mother, because, like, who they choose to love is their choice, okay? I've told them before, whoever you love, I love, because it's your choice, right? And I would never alienate myself from, and my older son just got engaged, from my future daughter-in-law, because that's just stupid, you know? It didn't work anyway, but it's just really sad. Know your place, mommy, okay? Don't you have a relationship? Don't you have a husband or a boyfriend or some other kids maybe? Want to maybe butt out? Mommy, dearest. Psychopath. Sorry. Yeah, the confusion has been cleared though. And this person is kind of going back and forth about coming to you to reconcile and to give you this nugget of wisdom or some sort of gift. I do feel like, oh my God, their mother confused them about you. They rejected you. I can't. And you moved on and you're like, whatever, And you also really cannot, as a woman, you can't really trash a man's mother, and you wouldn't anyways, you know? But, Lord. Whatever. What else? 4 of Swords. Yeah, you could have Sagittarius in your chart. You've just been working on balancing yourself, healing from all this heartbreak. It really did break your heart, though. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. This was like someone that you had planned to, be with, or wanted to be with. Not planned, but there's some destiny. Oh, yes. I feel like you both had manifested each other. And maybe you are manifesting some sort of communication or forward movement from this Emperor that is really just been slow to take action. Yeah, because he's going to have to tell you what his mom did or said about you. Anyway, a couple more. I feel like you've been waiting a long time. Yeah, no wonder we got the chaos and conflict. Okay, let's just get 2 more and then we'll get some other cards, because this person, is this in reverse? Yeah, okay, the Hanged Man in reverse. This person may have left you hanging in the past, but they're working up the courage to come forward. They need to give you a big nugget of information or something. They're planning on it. They're planning on coming forward. They're planning it. They're just not doing it. They're just not doing anything. This is how they feel right now. Oh, okay. This is how you feel right now. Well, they're working up the courage and they're planning, but nothing is really moving right now. So if I were you, Queen of Fire, I would step into my own divine masculine energy and pour all the love back into myself to turn this wheel in your favor and manifest anything you want. It doesn't have to be this person. They need to deal with their mother. Okay. And you might be mad as hell when you hear what this person said about you. Let's just see what their intention was. Wow. Anyways. Maybe they have, this mother has a problem with you. You probably never met her, right? It could be their baby mom, too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they would believe lies coming from the baby mom. I mean, obviously there's like, yeah, honesty in the reverse. Obviously, they're desperate. Yeah, I mean, it could be a baby mom, but why would the person believe a baby mom? Clearly, they have ulterior motives. They don't want you to move on because they want more money from you, more time from you. They want to be still number one in your eyes, even if you're not together. Like, it's stupid. I don't know what the mother has to gain, but... Oh, collaboration in reverse. Yeah, they did not want you working together to achieve shared success. Whoever this Empress in reverse was, they did not, their plans were to thwart this collaboration. Love, I love you, and I only want to add happiness to your life. Yeah, this is someone who was like, but I love you, and I am looking out for your best interest. And I really think the Queen of Fire is just like, look at how sexy she is. She must be a slut. And I heard, but I love you. That is emotional manipulation. Big time. I can't brag. I can't wait to tell you the amazing thing that happened to me. This person is like a bragger. They're a narcissist. A lying narcissist. What else? They're negative. I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't actually care about your well-being. Of course they don't. They are the most negative force in your life. They gaslight you. They brag. They're arrogant. They use love as manipulation. I'm only telling you this because I love you and I care about you. And I'm your safe space. It's full of shit. Not anymore, honey. Not anymore. Let's get a couple of these, and then we're just going to wrap it up. Speak up. This person is going to speak up. They're working up the courage. Yeah. I feel like they're going through a lot of chaos and conflict at the moment. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you just have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. So this is the message for the person that's working up courage to speak, to give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Yeah, they want to give you this truth. They're just super freaked out. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why you would be mad over something that their mother said or their baby mother. Surrender, yeah. This did come out in the reverse. So this person really hasn't surrendered quite yet. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to build onto it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Yeah, this is also the, that Empress in reverse just didn't want to surrender. They did not want to let it go. They were not able to lighten up, okay? And protect in reverse, they were like, I'm just trying to protect you. Very, very manipulative person who has ulterior motives. Anyway, I'm done with this reading. I can't anymore. I mean, it's just like, oh boy. So I hope this helped someone out there, and I would be so blessed if you would subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next one. Love and light. Take care.